All right, we're following up on a News 5 investigation for you tonight, and a street vendor in Pueblo accused of price gouging hand sanitizer now on the county health department's radar. Chief investigative reporter Eric Ross has new developments on a story that we first broke last night at 6.
The controversy centers around these small bottles of hand sanitizer, which are being sold for $15 on the streets of Pueblo. The label says it's from Chromo Labs, which is a company that makes sanitizer, but the company says they do not sell or distribute sanitizer in these types of bottles. And now the company's CEO is going on the record encouraging anyone who has bought this sanitizer on the streets not to use it. Do not use this sanitizer. That's the message from Chromo Labs CEO Chris Clark. While his company does make sanitizer for hospitals and first responders, Clark says these bottles being sold on the streets are not theirs.
So we do not produce any of these smaller bottles currently. We only produce 1-gallon containers, and you can see on those small bottles that they were actually labeled 1 gallon. So it was clear that someone had taken one of our products, probably removed the label, and then copied it.
A family member gave Ron NEDBAL sanitizer he says was purchased from a street vendor who normally sells onions and potatoes at the corner of Santa Fe Drive and Aspen. But his gut instinct told him something just wasn't right when he saw the product's label, which is blurry and appears to have been glued and taped on. He says he tried to report it, but no one would take him seriously.
I got no satisfaction from the health department other than go see the sheriff, and the sheriff said that's the health department's rule, and so I called Eric.
I took the case immediately back to the health department, and Thursday afternoon I received this follow-up response, basically stating they will investigate whether the street vendor is engaging in price gouging, false advertising, and violating EPA laws, but they need to find him first. The street corner where he normally sells his produce was vacant when we drove by Wednesday. Meanwhile, the Chromo Labs CEO says he's now hired an attorney to protect his company's reputation and stop the false advertising.
We're going to do everything we can to stop this, and we just want anyone, if they're concerned, to call our company.
Now, if you know who this vendor is and where they are located right now, take a picture if you can and report it to the Pueblo Health Department. We have all of their information posted for you online at KOAA.com. Always watching out for you, Eric Ross, News 5 Investigates.